guys, you ever been out on a fishing trip and you notice that your bait's starting to go all pretty soft and soggy, and especially pilchards. Pilchards are the ones that seem to go off and they spoil, and you know damn well it's not going to stay on your hook, but you put it down anyway, hoping for the best, and if you're lucky enough for it to make it to the bottom, the first little fish that comes along, boom, it's gone. You're just wasting your time. Well, let me tell you, there's a way you can fix that. Here's a pilchard here. It's been at the reef a couple of times, been frozen a couple of times, but it's soft. It's no good anymore. But we can fix that, and I'll show you how to do it. Alright guys, for the purpose of you and YouTube, I thought I'd start fresh from everything. So I'll show you what you need and how we go about it. So I'm starting from scratch, just like you guys would. First off, what we need is get your pilchards. You lay them out on some kitchen towel or paper towel, and what you want to do there is just absorb the moisture out. So I'll put another couple of layers on top here, and we'll just pat that down. You can see like already little bits of moisture coming out of it. So we just pat them down dry, and while they're just soaking up a bit of that moisture, I'll show you what we need. Now to start off with, we need a couple of containers. I just got these from your local hardware chain yesterday, with about $4.90 or something each. And you want ones that are going to sit in each other and have like a little gap at the bottom, and I'll explain why we want that gap. So two of the same containers. You'll need some salt. So I've just got the home brand salt, and it's got to be non-iodized. It's got that iodized. The fish don't like the taste of it, so use the good stuff. And we'll need a drill. So in that first container, this is where we're going to be laying all the salt and the fish, but any moisture that's laying on the bottom, we want to try and get rid of that. So okay, let's drill some holes. Just be careful, not too much pressure. Let's let the drill do the work. Hopefully we won't crack it. There we go, there's one. That should probably be enough, I think. And while we've drilled those holes, is to allow any moisture or any little fluid. It can gain its way at the bottom there. You can see through that all right, and flip around the other way. You can drill as many holes as you like, but I think that'd be enough. And with the second container, I just like to lay a little bit of kitchen paper there in case any moisture does come through. It'll absorb into that. It'll just make the mess a little bit easier to clean up. So we pop one in the other, and then we get the first bag of salt, and we're going to line the bottom of it. As you can see, any moisture is going to go through those little holes where the salt is. Let's lay some pilchards in there. Preferably you want them apart so they're not touching, so the salt can sort of get everywhere. I think we'll have to do a second layer there, so we'll just cover them up again. A little bit more salt. Cover them all up. And let's lay another layer on top. As you can see, they're very soft, they're terrible. Bit more on there, another bag out. Now the good thing about doing this, you can reuse your salt. It's just a matter of laying it in the sun for a while and it'll dry out. So we've got that all covered up now. Easy as that. And then we'll whack the lid on. And we're going to let that sit in a nice cool dry place for 24 hours, and then 24 hours later we'll come back and we'll finish off the video. Alright guys, it's 24 hours later. These things have been doing their job overnight and we'll see how we go here. Okay, let's remove the lid and see how we go. The first thing we're looking at here is like, oh, the salt has done its job. It's quite moist. It's very moist actually. Let's take some fish out. Let's see how they go. Now compared to yesterday, I can tell already that has really toughened up. They are quite solid now. But it's surprising just how much this salt has drawn the moisture out. Down a bit deeper. Yeah, look at that, that's good. They're nice and solid now. Dig a bit deeper, we'll get another one out. Yeah, they're really good. Remember yesterday they were, now look, that's quite good. Did I get them all? Yep, we got them all. So what we'll do now is we'll just let that sit in the sun. That salt will dry out and we can reuse that. I suppose every couple of hours you can just churn it over and that'll be good to go for next time. You can always add a bit more salt. So by doing that, we're going to put this on the hook. It's going to stay there. At least we're going to get a second use out of it. And I think that's going to work well. Now for storing them, just pop them into a plastic bag. We'll get a few in there. Now the idea is, in case there's just a little bit of moisture still in there, which is probably just a little bit from the salt. We don't want them exactly sticking together. So you can lay them in your freezer just like that, spread them apart. But my wife came up with a good idea, so we've never done this before, but she's saying just roll it. Get your next one down, roll it again, so they're guaranteed not to stick together. She's pretty smart, my wife. I like this idea. So there's 3. You can probably squeeze one more in there. You can do the Ziploc bag up. Another one of her ideas, get a rubber band, will take up less room in the freezer, so keep that on there. She's good to go, it's not going to stick together and you're ready to go fishing next time. So I won't put those ones in just yet because you've already seen the process. Look, I hope this really helps you out. I think it's a good idea. Those pilchards would have been good for burley, nothing else. But now that's guaranteed to stay on the hook, it's going to get to the bottom. Hopefully those little small fish, the pickers, won't be able to get that off so easy. And hopefully you catch a really good nice fish. Anyhow, thanks for watching. Big shout out to all my subscribers. Thanks guys, you're legends. We're slowly growing. And I'll see you shortly in the next video. And if you happen to try this out, hit me up, let me know how you went with them. Tell me if it worked or not for you. If not, I'll give you a few tips or just rewatch the video. Alright guys, till next time, take it easy. I'll see you later. Much love. Bye.